Hey, good morning, friends. So I'm actually coming at you from my workout room, getting ready to finally get my workout on today. I'm moving a little bit slowly this morning. I just finally finished up some personal development reading, and it just sparked some thoughts in my brain that I wanted to share with you before the day really got going and got away from me. So the chapter that I'm reading Sorry about that. My cat flipped my phone. The chapter I'm reading in the Motivation Manifesto is actually the last chapter. And it's talking about the idea of slowing down time and living in the moment and not saying, I wish I had more time. Like I didn't know this was going to happen. Or, at the end, wanting to bargain for a new hand of cards to be dealt to us, knowing fully aware that time here is finite. And that we need to be living in the moment. We need to be giving our all in all situations all the time and not holding anything back. What are some of the things that you're holding back that you need to that you need to stop? I know my biggest things, I hold back so much forgiveness in a few areas with a few people. And I hold back like love. When you've just been burned by maybe friendships in the past, or you're super leery about putting yourself out there, we need to stop holding those things back. As I was getting ready to start working out, the thoughts that were popping in my head went back to high school, went back to playing sports. And my teams in high school, I was super fortunate and blessed. In basketball, we did win a state championship, and we did win a couple championships, but my field hockey team always got to our championship game, and 3 years in a row, we got to the championship game and lost. My senior year, we actually lost in an overtime shootout, and it was horrible. But the most dissatisfying thing about that is the idea that you don't leave everything out on that field or leave everything out on that court when you walked away. When you don't give it your all and you fall short, it's the most dissatisfying feeling in the world. Now, as empty and as hurt and as awful as it felt to lose at those times, I literally gave everything I had. My teammates gave everything we had. So even though it hurt walking away, I don't have that regret. But I know there have been times in my life where I've come up short and I didn't leave it all out there. I didn't give every last thing that I had. And not only do you have the dissatisfaction of coming up short, but then the disappointment and the guilt and all the other crap that comes with not living in the moment and giving all that you have. Now, this also sparked the thoughts in my brain because I'm getting ready to do a workout that I absolutely cannot stand doing. It hurts my body physically, but it hurts my pride more than anything. I'm about to do leg day. And today might go well, but about half the time leg day goes well, and about half the time my weights have to drop significantly because my knee just doesn't want to cooperate with me. And so, these thoughts and ideas of giving all we have when we have it started to spark in my brain. So I'm going to do this workout, and I'm going to give it all that I have at this day, at this moment in time, because that's all I have to give, right? So I just, Emily, dude, that injury stuff is killer. I hate it. But so I want us to just think about that. Think about all of these random thoughts that I've sort of thrown back together. I want us to think about when you are approaching anything that you're approaching in life, whatever it is, do not dare allow yourself to not give everything you have in that moment. Because again, you may come up short, but coming up short and not giving everything you have is the most dissatisfying, disheartening, awful feeling in the world. If you come up short, but you've given everything you had, then at least you know that you did all that you possibly could. Dude, this seriously has to apply to all areas of your life. It makes sense for me in my brain when I'm talking about sports and I'm talking about working out and I'm talking about fitness. But right now, what are you holding back? I can tell you wholeheartedly, I am holding back forgiveness in a particular area of my life. I've been holding on to it for far too freaking long. My priest is getting sick of hearing about it at confession because it's about the only thing that pops in my brain every time I go. And again, holding back yourself and holding back love. In this crazy world where I'm constantly moving around, it's really hard to give of yourself fully to anybody because then there's that sadness of walking away. But man, how crappy is it to go and live in an area for a year or 2 years and not fully experience that and fully experience life and fully experience people? Or when have you been maybe burned in a friendship and then you want to hold yourself back from the next person? Or maybe it's making amends with that friend again and holding yourself back. I'm struggling with that a lot right now. I'm finally moving forward in a friendship that has meant the absolute world to me. And it's that like line of like, how much do you put yourself out there? What do you risk? What's it worth? And we can't hold back because our time is finite. Anyway, so my thoughts have been rambling. Again, I'm procrastinating. I gotta go do leg day. Gotta get it done. But I hope this makes sense. I hope this can resonate with you just a little bit. And I just hope that you leave it all on the court, that you leave it all on the field, that you leave it all out there in this life. Do not come to the end of your day today and wish that you had done more at anything. Go to bed satisfied that you loved as hard as you could love, that you forgave all that you could forgive, that you put in maximum effort in each and every endeavor throughout the day, that you served others, that you lived with intention. Do the things. Live a full and amazing and abundant life, and it starts with each and every moment. All right, I'm going to go. Have a fantastic Friday.